Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My dear beloved students, I hope you are well by the grace of Allah. I am also very well for the grace of the Almighty. Dear students, this is Md.Emran Hossain, your English teacher. Today I am going to discuss on a very important and sensitive topic, that is right forms of verb. Right forms of verb, and this class is for the students of classes 6 to 10. Okay, let's discuss on it. Right forms of verb, at first you should know the different forms of verbs. In your book you can see 3 forms of verb. Actually there are different forms of verb, but knowing 5 forms of verb will be enough for you. Number 1, V1. V1, this is the very first form of verb. V1 means present form or base form, present form or base form or infinitive form. Do you understand it? I think so. V2, past form. V3, past participle form. V3, past participle form. V4, present participle or gerund or ing form. Present participle, I repeat, present participle, gerund or ing form. V5, S or ES form. I think before watching your online classes, all students should be ready with your respective notebook and pen. Okay. So today, this is the very part 1 of right forms of verb. At first, I would like to discuss when V1 or base form or infinitive form is used. V1. You will have a passage given in the exam. There will be some verbs above the passage, and all the verbs will be present form. And you have to fill in the blanks with the verbs given in your question paper. Okay, let's discuss when present form is used. Present form, number 1, there are some preconditions of using present form. That is, number 1, present tense. If the given passage is present tense, and Okay, listen to me very attentively. If the passage is given according to present tense, if the passage is present tense and if there is no auxiliary verb before gap, then present form should be given in the gap. I repeat, if the given passage is in present tense and if there is no auxiliary verb before gap, then you must put the very present form of verb. Okay? And if, okay, do you understand it? Then number 2, okay, if there is any modal auxiliary verb or infinitive to before gap, okay, you must put the very present form of the verb. I repeat, if there is modal auxiliary verb, then you may have a question what modal auxiliary verb is. Okay, there shall, should, will, would. I would like to shall, should, will, would, can, could, may, might, must, dare, need not, do not, does not, did not, am to, is to, are to, have to, has to, had to, supposed to, used to, going to, etc. These are the main modal auxiliary. If any of these modal auxiliary verb, is seen before gap, mind it, before gap, or if there is a to before gap, then you will put V1. Is it clear to you? I hope so. Now, examples. The baby the babies play with toys. There you can see that this is a part of present tense and there is no auxiliary verb before the gap, so here you can put the very present form of verb. Okay. They mix with bad boys. Mix. There is no auxiliary verb before the gap, hence V1 is used here. In negative sense, if the sentence is found in negative form, then negative form, then you should use do not or does not plus beyond. Is it clear to you? Do not or does not. For example, usually we dash to school on Fridays. Say here go. Okay. Do we usually go to school on Fridays? No, we don't. So there is no auxiliary verb before gap. So at first you should put the very present form of the verb, then think for a moment. This is negative sentence. So you should put we don't. And if the subject is in third person singular number, okay, then with these rules I would like to discuss on V5. That is S or ES form. S or ES form. For using the very V5, the precondition is almost the same of V1. There are a little difference between them. Here, if you want to use V5 of any verb, the precondition is present tense plus no auxiliary verb before the gap plus subject third person singular number. Okay. Now listen to me attentively. If the passage is in present tense and if there is no auxiliary verb before the gap and if the subject is third person singular number, then you should put V5 or S verb yes form. Okay. Then let's give some examples. The man dash tea every day in the market. Where the sentence is in the present form and no auxiliary verb before the gap and the subject is third person singular. So you should put S or ES after the verb. The man sells tea every day in the market. Okay? And if the sentence is given in the negative sense, negative, The baby dash the baby dash how to swim since it is just 2 years old. So if you put a nose, then it will be incorrect. So the sense reveals that here negative sense should be put. So the baby, third person, singular number. The baby does not know. Okay, is it clear to you? So the man sells tea every day. Here the man is third person singular number and there is no auxiliary verb before the gap and the sense is in present form. Then we have put s or es after the verb. And this is the negative sense, negative form. So we have put doesn't before the verb. So these are the uses of V1 or V5. Okay. So if I want to summarize the rules of V1 or V5, I should say V1 or V5. V1 present tense, okay. Thank you very much for watching this video and for participating my class. See you next time for presenting another class. Okay. Keep safe. Stay home. Okay. Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum.